Right, I thought I would do a quick video to clarify a post that I made on the Forex Factory on Friday. Um, the first post I made was when price was around this level, which was this post here. And we can see price had been working its way down. It made a low, broken through a minor structure level here, and then came back and failed to make a new low off of this point. So from here I was waiting to see a bullish reaction from here to see about going long. But what happened was we got this burst of bullish reaction, so I didn't just jump in, I didn't just take a trade after that. So I was then waiting for price to pull back and see what happened. We get back into this level and we started to see a bullish reaction coming out of here, so I went long here with my target at this point and stop below. But then we see price is failing to make a new high. You see, I see price then failing to continue higher because my take profit was at this swing high point. And we can see price has worked its way back and is holding here. Price is failing to make a new low. You see price that was on this point here. See that we've got price now coming between two price points, between this low and this high, and it's failing to make a new high, it's failing to make a new low. So in a position like that, you're better off being neutral, so being out of a trade until you see what price has decided to do, you know, which way it's going to break. So see, I was posting about, you know, being neutral in this trade when it was coming up around here. So really, you know, I was getting out around this point. So, you know, break even plus a few pips. Because at this point, you know, I didn't know what price was going to do, whether it was going to continue up or come up into here and come back down again. But I'll just show you. See, it's these structure points that I'm looking at. See, I'm not looking at the highs and the lows. I'm looking at the lower highs and the higher lows to put in these structure points, because it, here you see on Friday, price had been going up through the Asian session. And I'll get back. See, price had been going up through the Asian session until this point, and at this point you see price stopped making a new high. And at this point, look, price was breaking through structure. Came through here, came through here. Now when price is coming back and testing this level and you get this bearish bar, would you rather be going long from here or going short? Because I'd be going short off of there all day long. You know, because I go for a 4-point take profit, 35 to 39, and a 3-point stop loss. And then, you know, this is where I usually start looking at the charts about 6 AM UK time. And we can see it's here. Price is now failing to make a new low, and now it's starting to break through structure. Comes back. I get this bullish response here. I mean, it's not the best long trade I've ever taken. And we can see it, you know, it didn't work out, because for this to work I needed to see price continuing to break through this high, but it didn't. But you can see how this higher low here held price, and price continued to climb. And you can see this higher low held price, and then price started working its way through these structure points, and we come up into this level. Now, you know, I don't know if I would have to be watching price live here to see how it was moving, but we can see how this high and this high is now holding price. See, and you know, be either looking to go long at this point or maybe long at this point. And we can see if I'd waited for price to break this high and come back, this would have been a losing long trade. But we can see now at this point, price has been now working its way up. Price stops making new highs, stops making new lows. And then, you know, here price starts breaking through structure points. Comes back down. Now, I'd be taking a short from here, coming back down and testing this low. And we see price comes down, goes through this low. Got these two the wrong way around. See, then price is working its way down. Price has now been working its way down, makes a low, breaks through structure points, comes back, makes a higher low, and then price starts to break higher. So you've got to ask yourself, you know, where would you be happy to take, you know, in this situation, where would you be happy to take a short trade from? You see here, like I said, we end up between two structure points. So really, in this situation, it's better being neutral. And this might well have turned, you know, this is where price starts to show signs that it's going bullish, because we're now going from here and breaking through these structure points, going long. So, you know, it's all a matter of watching price movement live, and you get a feel for how it's moving. So you might well take in a long trade, coming out of here. As you can see, we get this bullish engulfing. Price has been moving up, coming back, testing these levels, and then going again. And here, you know, we've had price coming down through structure points. See, we break this structure point, this structure point. We break down below this one. You see, we break below this structure point and then come back. You see, price actually breaks above this structure point, but all we're doing is coming back and testing this little area. And you see, price rejects it immediately. You know, you might decide there is a good place to go short. I mean, what I like to do is to take trades and have my target within, you know, like here, my target was within the swing high. I find that is a far better trade. Is the trade within the swing points. See here, price was coming up, you see, and taking out the Asian high. Here, this was the daily high at the time, and when this was forming, you see, this became the new daily high, and then price rejected from there. So then we, you know, can trade down. I mean, would you rather be going long in here or going short? Because after this forms, I'd rather be going short. Now you see, we get price coming down, forms this low, and then we get price failing to make new lows. Breaks through, I think I've said that, breaks through these structure points, comes back, goes again, and then we start bouncing around off of this high. You know, and that could well be an entry to go long. And then here, you know, there's no trading in here. This is non-farm payroll. This was 1:30 UK time, and you can see, because I used the average true range, it gives me this idea of the size of the average bar. And I put a line in at 1.5, (1.5), 2 and 2.5. And if I see price like it was through the morning here, look, just staying below the 1.5, just spiking up into this, then I know things are pretty normal. We come into non-farm payroll and look at the spike we get in, you know, this is the average size of a bar. That suddenly, you know, during non-farm payroll, you know, there's a lot of orders get pulled and there's a lot of voids in the market, so price has to travel further to pick up orders, so the length of the bars get far bigger, and that's what we're seeing here. Price is having to move further to find the orders. You see, and then we come back into, this is after 4 o'clock UK time, and the volatility gets back to normal, or the size of these bars. Because actually this was something else I was looking at on Friday. See, I've taken this long trade. Again, you see, this is non-farm payroll. We get this price failing to break higher here and make a new high, and then started to fall, and then here look, price failed to make a new low, and then price reacted off of here, came back. I saw this bullish move going out, so I was waiting for price to give me a better entry, so I got in here, and price went and hit my target. So you can see now I've marked in this high and this high, watching to see how price reacts. See, like I said here, it's better to have targets above, below previous swing points. See, this target was below the previous swing point, which was here. And you can see I got out at break even on this long trade, because you see my target was just above this swing point, and price was just failing to get out of here, you know, to break higher. And you know, through here, these are bigger than normal bars being formed. So you know, with the volatility of non-farm payroll, I just wasn't happy just to stay in this trade, so I just jumped out. I mean, it was late in the day as well. I mean, it's getting up 20 to 4 UK time. But that was... So this is how I form these levels. You know, I'm watching price coming down. You can see we made the low, so I put a line in there. You see, it was in here that I took the long trade. It was in here I took the long trade. That went up and hit my target. And you can see I've marked in this high and this high, and expecting price to come back and react off of this level. See, I wouldn't be trading anything in here because it's just too volatile. But I'm just marking in the structure. See, when because where was it? I entered the second long. See, I was entering the second long coming out of here because I was expecting price to react from here. But you see, when I saw price then failing to get through here, you see we were getting a change in structure. See, at this point, we're getting price breaking through structure. So you see, this is why I got out of this long trade. You see there. See, as it turns out, price comes up. You know, I could have taken a long trade out of here, and that would have hit my target. But it was too late in the day, and I just wasn't prepared to take another trade. I'd already had a winning trade coming out of here. So really, you don't know, you know, how much buying a level's got. Because see here, I was prices started to close lower. Look, prices failed to make a new high, a lower high. Price is starting to turn lower. Will price close below this level? You see, you've got to be able to read this stuff as it's happening. And you see, this is what I'm seeing in live time. Prices failed to make a new high. Lower high. You see, that's not a lower high until this low gets broken. Price is starting to close lower. Price is starting to turn lower. You see, I'm waiting for this level to get broken, because what I'm expecting to see is if this level gets broken, you see at the moment price is approaching this level from above and coming back into it and reacting. So what you'd expect is for this level to get broken and then price to start approaching it from below to take shorts from. Where did I put that in? See, this is where we're breaking lower. See, that was... See, that was posted here. When I see this lower high potentially being printed, which, as you can see, it didn't print. Because for that to become a lower high, this low would have to be taken out, and then we'd be approaching this from below. But you can see there was buying through this level, and as we can see, you know, the first reaction failed to break through this high. We come back a bit lower into it, we get a bit more reaction and break through these highs. But after this, you see the buying that's in here, or whatever it is within this level, is reducing because the response is becoming less and less and less, and then we come through it. And of course by now it's the end of the day, but this is the sort of thing, you know, if this was happening early in the morning and I was watching this, if this was 8 o'clock, this was 12 o'clock, or this was 4 o'clock and this was 8 o'clock, you know, a different time of the day, I'll be waiting for this price to break through here and then approach this level from below. See, it's all about being able to read this in real time. See, like I said, where did I post that? Yeah, you see now here. It's all about, you know, reading this stuff as it's happening. But you can see at this point, look, prices failed to close higher. And then, look, it just rolls over and we get this engulfing. So another time of day, and I might well have been taking a short out of there, back into this level, because I can see, when price comes back in here, you see the last time price came here, it broke through these highs and made a new high. We've come back to exactly the same point there, and look now, price is rolling over. So that would have been a good place to go short. You see now basically price is making new lower highs. But like I said, it's all about reading this. If price is going lower, I would expect this level to hold price. You see, that's that burst of bullish candles there that fail to continue and break through these highs and make new highs and continue going up. See, that was that point. See, I'm making that point here before the fact. See, it continues to hold price, but the reaction from it is getting less. And if this, if this holds price and we start seeing price come back again, then you get you know that the sellers are getting stronger than the weakers, the buyers at this level. And you can see that's what happens. Like I said, another time of the day, another time of the week, and I might well have been looking to take trades in here. But this is the old thing. You need to be able to read this in real time. Because it's easy for me to go back over it in hindsight and pick all these levels out and say I would have been doing this here, because you can see it. Here, it's not so easy. See, ultimately, I'm looking for price to break below this level, and then I know the buying has been absorbed from this zone. But you can see, like, in here, we're between two levels, look. Between this high and this low. Because basically, price stopped making new highs from there. see from there was the high. Price failed to make new highs from this point and continued going higher. From this point on, we're in a selling situation. You see here, from this point on, where I was going long out of here yesterday, on Monday, on Friday, where I was in we would have been in a buying situation until price gets here, and then we're in a selling situation. So it's always better to get into to watch price turning over like it did here. It went from going up to going down, and you're better off getting a trade in as close to this turning over point as possible, because you don't know how far price is going to drop back. As you can see, ultimately we came back to there, but when price was coming down here, would anybody just go jumping in there because we'd hit this swing point here? Would anybody be waiting for price to come down, hit that point and immediately go long? Because I wouldn't. I want to see price come down and react from a level. And you can see how these, see what I'm doing is highlighting lower high, higher low, lower high, higher low, lower high, higher low, lower high, higher low, lower high. And we're still in a down phase. And like I said, you just got to be able to learn to read price in real time as it's moving. And the only way of doing that is to watch price and see how it reacts off of these levels. But you know, if you're not prepared to sit and watch price, because if you find it boring, then you're never going to be able to trade it. You'll only be able to trade this if you actually enjoy doing it. But you can see and I know people will be saying, but you're doing this in hindsight. But like I said, I do it in live time as the price is developing. So from here you can see price moved down, price failed to move down and make a new low. Price then started breaking through structure. Once prices, because here you'd be thinking, oh, I want to go short, but right now after seeing this, would you rather be short or looking to go long? Because personally, after I see this failing to make a new low and then price starts breaking through structure, I'm looking to get in long. Look at it, but bouncing along this level. Because there's the daily open up there. See, I'll be trading out of here all day long, and and at this point I'd still be looking to go, I'd be looking for a decent pullback off of this to go long. But you see, before we get the then we get structure turning over to go short. Anyway, I'll leave this this video here. So if anybody if you want to see further videos, just like and subscribe, and as I see something that I think validates making a video, I'll make another video. Anyway, I'll leave this here, and I'll get back to you soon. Okay, bye for now.